Welcome all, welcome all. Welcome back to the next episode of the Armarena podcast. It's your boy Jake, and we got my boys here today. We got Shiloh, we got OC, we got RJ, Nate, and we got our boy Eli. How's everybody doing?
I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling?
Doing
Good
great.
to be
Doing
here.
great.
Good to be here.
So, first thing we're going to start off with is guessing the NBA player. I'm going to list you guys the teams that this player played for, and you guys have to guess who it is. And I'm going to give as minimum as hints as I possibly can.
Can you at least say the year they played, or?
Yeah, I can say. I'll tell
You can give the era.
I was going to say, is this a current player?
I'll say
Or
that,
the
yes.
era,
I'll say a
right?
current player. Okay, so
Are
yeah,
we working as a team, or are we doing this individually?
individually.
Damn.
I'm selling y'all answers, so hey,
So,
y'all on my team. All right, go ahead.
from last episode, OC's 3-0. So,
Oh, damn.
and I might give out a prize, a cash prize, by the end of the
Cash
season.
prize?
That boy
You
not
giving
giving
out
no
bread?
money out.
He ain't even had to lie.
Jake,
He ain't
Y'all
giving
seen
no
him
money
lie?
out.
Yeah.
Just
All right,
get
all
on with
right,
it. Get
all
on
right,
with
Not
it.
even 2 minutes into the show, already lying.
Lying.
That's crazy. Why would I lie? Why would I lie? Anyway, this player, first team he played for is Celtics, then the Hornets, and then the Heat.
Terry Rozier.
Terry Rozier.
I'm locked
RJ
in.
got it.
I'm locked in.
Terry.
Next player, Pistons, Lakers, Wizards, Nuggets.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
I was about to say KCP.
KCP it is.
I'm locked.
Yeah.
All right. Last player, and this is also another current player. Wizards, Bulls, Magic, Warriors, Raptors.
Ooh.
Current player?
Wait, one more time?
You said, run that back.
Wizards, Bulls, Magic, Warriors, Raptors.
What, Otto Porter? Otto Porter Jr.?
Otto Porter.
It is Otto Porter Jr.
That's a good
Eli
job.
got it. That's what's up.
Damn.
Word. Good shit. So while we move into the topic that I think should be talked about the most is, should Steph Curry remain a Warrior forever for the rest of his career?
Yes.
Go ahead. Eli. Why don't you start us off? Tell us why.
He's the greatest of their franchise. Like,
Hmm.
I mean, it would
Go
be,
ahead, Lo.
It should be his decision, but, you know.
I ain't gonna
think-
hate on him.
What?
Lo, you want to go?
No, Eli, you can go ahead. My fault.
No, go ahead.
I mean, listen, it should definitely be his decision. I agree with you on that. If he wants to stay in Golden State, he has the right to. I don't think Steph has done enough for Golden State to the point where if he leaves, the fans can't be mad. And at this point, you see how Klay Thompson is doing on the court nowadays. He's playing bad.
Just dropped 35.
Okay, one game they had to bench him. They had to put him at the 6-man role because his play has been diminishing over time.
But
I
guess
was
what?
gonna say, like, woke him
35,
up.
7 threes.
Okay. How many fires do we gotta light before Steph say enough is enough? Because it's not only Klay who need the fire lit under him.
I'm like, but what
That's
more
true.
does he really want from his? Like, he's already a 4-time champion.
I don't care if I'm a 99-time champion. If I'm able to win more championships today because I'm still nice, I want to be able to compete and win championships.
Facts.
But
It don't.
I'm saying,
You keep
like, he's already he's already a 4-time champion, 2-time MVP, a unanimous MVP, probably the all-time leading scorer for the said Warriors. I'm like, I understand if he wants to stay competitive, then all right, but I'm pretty sure his legacy is solidified.
His legacy is solidified. I'm never going to take that away from him. But he still has a right, because he's still good enough to compete high level basketball. He has a right to either, one, ask the Warriors to step it up as a front office to figure it out, or two, get me the fuck out of here and get me on a team that can compete.
He's just gonna be like, yo, get me some more pieces. He's not gonna add. I'd be highly surprised if he said, I want to trade to get out of here. Like, you already one, this is the team that bet on you. You guys ended up prospering off of them betting off on you, and you actually becoming the player that you became. At that point, you asking for a trade. Like, I get it, you want to win another ring, but you're meant to be on the Warriors, and I feel like he knows that. He knows what he means to the community. Like, he's not one of these new NBA motherfuckers who's gonna know, or who's gonna try to get more money or chase rings. Like, he basically his last ring, like he did it with the team that he basically kind of started with and extra new pieces. Like he could do it again if he
Hold on, OC.
Fine,
Can I
'cause
ask you
he's
a
been there
question?
for 15
yeah.
years.
I just want to. I'll ask everybody a question real quick. What's the definition of chasing rings? Because if Steph Curry is still good enough to be the first option, maybe even the second option on a winning team, and he goes to that winning team, is he chasing rings or is he
everybody
being Steph Curry?
Chasing rings, yeah.
Yeah, but chasing rings has a negative connotation. That's why I'm asking.
That's you.
It ain't me. You just called the new niggas trash for doing it. It ain't me.
No, I said he's not like everyone else who's just like going after, like, here's the thing. They're not just, he has franchise loyalty. He's already been proved that. Because he could have left after the year of COVID because they were worse than what they are this year. So he could have been left or made some extra stuff. But everybody else would have had a problem with it. But he stayed because he knows, like, bro, this is my team. I built this team. I built this with Draymond and Clay. And even though they're on the decline of their careers, even though I'm moving up and they're on the decline, these are still the people that helped me win chips. So he'll never turn on them. At least from what I know. I don't know him as a person, but from what I know, I feel like he's going to stay a Warrior for life. Unless the only thing I could see him doing is going to the Hornets so he could be in his dad's jersey or something. That's the only thing. But Steph is already cooked. That's my
Go. Who wants to go next?
I mean, I was just gonna say, man, his legacy is already solidified. Like, the man has been there his entire career, so that's what, 15 years. He got drafted in 2009. So I mean, like, this guy is literally the face of the Warriors. So, and it's not like it's not like he's like in a Dame situation where he's been there for his entire career, and the most that he got to was a conference finals and got swept in that. You know what I mean? He's had success throughout his entire career, and he's one of the luckiest players ever. I mean, anytime you're able to get a Kevin Durant to willingly come to your team after knocking him out of the playoffs one year, Jake, that's you can't beat that because you already had a great team before that, and then now get a Kevin Durant to come to your lineup and you win 2 championships back to back, and you win one when he's left. So you already killed a narrative of, oh, he wasn't a great champion because he had KD, or he wasn't a great champion because he had so and so. Like, he's made himself one of the greatest players ever in a Warriors uniform. So he's one of those players that you can't really see in another uniform, in my opinion, especially now after 15 years.
Yo,
solid point.
Like that. What's wrong?
My honest opinion, it depends on his predicament. Right now, I don't see the Warriors winning this year. I don't see them winning next year. Everybody's just aging and getting older. They don't have enough true depth behind them like they did in previous championship runs. So after this season, like, obviously he's going to flunk. I don't know how far they're going to go. My ceiling for them is honestly going to the second round. That's their ceiling. Like, they're not making anything past there because they didn't make any significant trades at the trade deadline. So after that happens, honestly, I'm looking to get traded to a better contending team if they don't get any pieces that are going to additionally help Steph and Draymond and Clay, because obviously Clay's on the downside right now of his career.
Well,
even though he went up for one night for 35, but he's playing a little bit inconsistent at times, and Draymond can't even keep his head straight.
You said ceiling is second round?
For this season, yes.
Could you explain that to me? Because ceiling means that everybody's playing on all cylinders. If you tell me Steph's playing at MVP level, Clay is actually hitting his shots, Andrew Wiggins is back to playing like he did in the finals, Draymond is playing like he already done. You're telling me all that can't beat the Mavericks, the Lakers?
You can't count out.
Well, that'll be
First
first round.
Golden State because of Steph.
If we're saying everything's perfect, no, the Warriors aren't beating the Lakers.
I'm saying their ceiling, at them at their best, because I don't know what it's gonna be like. If you're saying the Warriors are playing at all, like hitting on all cylinders, and they catch LeBron and AD lacking, which they are bound to, they can't do. Yeah, nah.
Didn't we have the same conversation 2 years ago? And then what happened? They win the championship. So you really can't count
them out, because as soon as you put them in the playoff run, then all their playoff experience. They have more playoff experience than most people.
It
Well,
matters.
The
It,
West
it
already
definitely
have.
matters.
there's a
It
big
matters.
difference. There's a big difference between this season and that season, but that's
The
obvious.
difference is like Clay and Andre. I said Andre. Clay
And
and
Wiggins.
Andrew declining, yeah. But other than that, because they
I
still
mean,
have
and then they don't
like they
have
don't have a
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. They don't have somebody
That's
off the bench like Jordan Poole, but they have
That
young
hurts them a
talent
lot
that
too.
produce. They
Okay,
do have young talent that can produce. Though.
so I got a question. Right now the Warriors are sitting at 10th. They're one game over 500. Do we got them making the playoffs? Anybody?
Yes.
10 teams make it, or it's
It's
7, 8,
the
9, 10.
play-in. Yeah, so if it let's say hypothetically it ended today, they're playing the Lakers for the
no,
play-in.
They can beat the Lakers.
They're not beating the Lakers. They're not
They-
beating the Lakers.
They
They're
can-
not
not
beating
in
the
the play-in.
Lakers.
It depends. It depends.
Yeah,
It
just
depends.
Depend on what?
Depends
it
on
don't
who
depend
shows
on
up.
anything.
I mean,
See.
there's times
Who
where
is-
the Lakers
who
weren't
is
looking so
showing-
hot either. So it's like
I know the Lakers have beaten them in the season series. I'm pretty sure, but it depends who shows up and depends who's healthy and whatnot.
Okay, let's say all right, y'all right. Let's say they beat the Lakers.
Yep.
Y'all think they're gonna have enough gas to beat either the Kings or the Mavericks?
Yeah.
yeah, no.
But they are
OC. I think
It's
OC.
hard
I
to
think
Mavericks, I could see Mavericks. I don't know
OC.
about Kings.
You got the
If you-
Warriors
if you
up
have-
high for a team that's
They beat the
over
Kings
five,
last year.
barely over 500.
But the thing is, because I know when it comes to pivotal moments, because this is what I do. Like, I'm not saying this is my end all be all, but when it comes to matters that are this close, when it comes to playoff basketball, and I get it's not the playoffs, but it's kind of like the way they've been competitive. Other than that one Heat game, like most of the play-ins been competitive. So who's alpha is gonna do it? And I respect LeBron. You'll always hear me say best player of all time, and I respect AD. But if you're telling me I'm Steph, when it comes to those moments, he can cook up and kill everyone that they have. Not saying LeBron and them can't. But
I'm not taking. You're basically saying,
And then losing
Steph over
overtime.
LeBron and AD, which is kind of crazy. I'm not
because
doing
I've seen I'm like, okay, I can understand your point though, but could it possibly happen where because if it wasn't for LeBron hitting that crazy ass three, them niggas lose and they're out of the play.
You're just
So
saying
that's my point.
that it
I'm
wasn't
saying
it a tie game.
that literally
it was already
happened.
a tie.
and Steph
It was
Curry
a tie
was-
game. It was a tie game. OC. That was a tie game.
If LeBron misses that three and there's
it was still a tie
if
game.
LeBron misses
It was still a tie game.
Wait. Can you listen? Steph Curry was hot in that game. I'm pretty sure he dropped 40 or it was 30 plus, but I'm pretty sure it was close to 40. If LeBron misses that shot, because one, that's a dagger. It can be a tie game, but that was a dagger. Shots like that, when you hit those, you're like, okay, we can't win. Like you give up hope, but it definitely is demoralizing. LeBron misses that three after a great defensive possession, and they're on the run. I'm sorry, I'm going to like. You have a great chance of getting the next basket and calling it a game. That's just basketball. But my point is, you're saying against the Mavericks, I can see what you mean if Luka has done it before, but who am I taking? Luka or Steph? I'm taking Steph. Not saying who's a better player. Not saying who's a better player, but I'm asking a playoff performance. I'm taking Steph.
I mean, it's a 5-on-5
also
basketball game.
A team game. It's not an
Yeah.
individual sport. It's
That's
a
what I'm
team
saying.
game at the end of the
You
day.
taking Klay Thompson or Kyrie?
Okay, you got Kyrie. Keep going.
Klay or
Keep going.
I mean, I can go on the Lakers. You taking?
No. Why'd you stop
No,
there?
stick to the Mavericks. You gotta stick to the Mavericks. Stick to the Mavericks.
All right,
Stick to the Mavericks.
But I'm just saying it. I'm just saying in general because hold on, OC. My main overall point is you're saying you trust Steph, which we all trust Steph.
That's my point.
But when you compare the Warriors to other playoff teams, it's like, all right, Steph is one. And then you look at, all right, who's two?
Because that's all you really need. You need your alpha to out alpha the other teams alpha.
Let me break it down to you. Steph Curry is not going to out alpha LeBron. It's not going to happen.
Fact.
We see it.
I'm like,
we see it often. He's only done it by himself. What was that? 2015 in the finals. That was without Kevin Durant, right?
Solely because LeBron literally had nobody.
Kyrie was hurt. Kevin Love was hurt. LeBron had to be super alpha to even, you know what I mean? if we're going into it this year, I mean, I got LeBron better than Steph Curry this year. I don't know how y'all feel about it. If we're talking
He's
about
right. No,
this year,
definitely a
I
better.
I got LeBron over Steph. And then when we go to 2, 3, 4, even on the Lakers, who's a 10th seed, I mean a ninth seed, they're 1 seed over them. I can see the Warriors struggling. So if we look at some of these other teams, yes, Steph is probably the better player out of everybody in playoff basketball. But the team of the Warriors is so wishy-washy right now. They're so fickle right now. You never know when Draymond going to hit somebody in the face. You never know if Clay going to play some damn.
I'm saying the team around
Because
the Lakers
if
aren't
Steph
the same
has an off night,
wishy-washy.
No, on the Warriors, on the Warriors.
But I'm
if
saying
Steph
on
has
the
an off
Lakers they
night,
aren't
what
wishy-washy.
are they gonna do?
The
It's gonna
Lakers,
be
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The Lakers are wishy-washy. AD has had some nights where he'll do 10 and 10 and play like a role player. Don't get me wrong. But the
I've seen him
But
go
Warriors,
that's just how
14
they
and 8.
use them. That's how they use AD.
What?
AD only be taking.
No. There's
Yeah, in those
But the
there's
thing
games,
about
no
the
way.
he will
Warriors,
only.
No way.
Yes, in those. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna talk this
I'm
over
not
you.
really,
No,
I'm not
go ahead.
really
Stop.
just to be clear, I'm not really saying like, oh, the Lakers are on top of the Warriors. I'm saying the Warriors themselves are severely lacking to the point where even if they get past the Lakers and the Mavericks, how far are they going to go? That's why I feel, Jake, their ceiling is the second seed, because even if
If
they
they
make
go,
the 8th seed, they might beat the Timberwolves, right? And then I think after they'll play like the 4th seed, right? They not beating Denver.
Right.
They not beating Denver. It's simple as that. You're not alpha and Jokic. I'm sorry.
it definitely depends
Nah.
on matchups. But like I said, I mean, the thing about playoff experience type teams or teams that really had a lot of experience throughout the years, especially a team like the Warriors, is usually around the time after All Star break, they usually start to find their groove and get
Mm-hmm.
get going. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but you can't. Like I said, you can't rule out a 4-time champion in a decade. You just can't rule them out. I know they have shown early this season that they're not as what they used to be, especially in recent years. But I mean, if they get that opportunity and they get the right matchups, they could make a run. Like I could see them. I could see it,
Yeah.
man.
I just
Not
don't see
going
it.
crazy, but
It's gonna be hard, bro.
RJ, what's
I
your
don't see them
perception? Because
making
I
a
didn't even
run.
get to hear your take on it yet.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Wait, are we talking about just the topic of the playoffs, or are we back to
We
Steph
talk, yeah.
being
Go talk
versus
about Curry
Steph?
staying a warrior. Should he be a warrior for the rest of his career?
I mean, yeah, like he built what's over there. Right now he's built the Warriors franchise in the last going on 2 decades. And why leave what you built? Even if you're not may not win another championship, or could potentially win another championship. Um, it's no reason to leave, man. Like he can be another Kobe, another Dirk. One of those guys that just stay with the franchise because of what he's done. Not saying the impact is
yo,
is as
this
big
is
as
this is the
Kobe.
problem, bro.
what's wrong with that comparison?
I'm about to say, just speak your mind. Stop saying, just say it. Just go ahead and say it.
There's
I'm
nothing wrong
just.
with that.
Wait,
The,
what?
the,
What
I
are
mean,
we?
What's
I
the
What are we
just.
making
reason?
that noise
I
to?
Steph already.
That's what I'm
Steph.
saying. What's wrong
I'm.
with that?
I'm just saying Steph already surpassed Dirk on that level of loyalty because he won 4 with the Warriors. Dirk only won 1.
No, I'm just saying, like in general, like not necessarily like the winning aspect, but just
Yeah,
The
I
like
20
wouldn't
year
say winning has
career,
being
to do
with
with
the
the loyalty part.
franchise. Yeah,
playing
like
for
being
one
with the
franchise.
franchise and
Yeah,
building with the
retiring with them.
franchise. Yeah, like playing with one. Not comparing the players or anything of that nature, just saying it in that regards. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I think Steph can be one of them and just, keep doing what he's doing. Like Eli said, like he's the leader in a lot of statistics. I mean, I looked at the actual stats. I don't want to. Jake said my thing was glitching, so I don't want to keep pulling up the stats. But like he's basically almost top five in most stats without blocks, of course. I mean, even rebounds, defensive rebounds at least. He's second behind Draymond. That's crazy to think about. Like you got Wilt that went through there, and you got other names, other big names that been through the
So them
Warriors
stats is
franchise.
fake.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no need to it's no need for him to go anywhere else and try to, be that second or third option. Let the man grow old in Golden State, man. He did he did his part. He did his part. So yeah.
And really quickly, I
Personally,
know.
I'm good, Eli. My fault.
No, my bad. I just wanted to ask a quick question. So,
Go
number
for it.
one, what's wrong with comparing? Is in terms of comparing legacies, what's wrong comparing him with the Kobe's, with the Dirks, with the Tim Duncans?
Well,
Because
wait.
no. You're misconstruing it. Dirk don't belong in that comparison. It should be
Huh?
Kobe. It should be
Well,
Tim Duncan. It shouldn't
are
be
we talking
Dirk
about?
up
Wait,
there
wait.
because
Time
he
out. Time
only
out.
won
Time out.
one, bro.
Time out.
Yeah,
Time
he
out.
beat
Time out.
LeBron, but he
Time
only
out.
won
We can't
one.
talk about Kobe and loyalty if the nigga wanted to leave.
That's true as well. That's
I'm
true
just
as
But he
saying.
well.
didn't.
He didn't because they didn't trade him. If it was his way, he would have been a Chicago
That's because
Bull.
Jerry West stepped in and stopped that from happening.
You
That's
can't
true.
say
But the
you
man
can't.
still spent 20 years at the Lakers organization.
Eli, let me
That don't
ask
make
you.
him.
Eli, let me ask
Go
you.
ahead.
You have a girlfriend, right?
Okay.
I knew that was coming.
I'm about to
I knew that
say
was coming.
you're
Oh
in a
my
relationship.
God.
You're in a relationship with your girlfriend, and you say, "I really want to leave so bad. Like I want to leave so bad," and you do everything in your way to try to get out of the relationship. But then your mom says, "Nah, you have to stay." Are you a loyal person for staying?
I see where you're coming. I see where you're coming from with that. All I'm saying is he could have botched the shit and still made it to where he could leave. I mean, he's one of the best players of his generation. So
I
he
don't
could have
know
found a
about
way to get out of
loyal.
LA if he really wanted to. It was just the whole situation with him and Shaq that forced him to be like, okay, I want to go home.
Nah, this was after Shaq. This was after Shaq. That's my
Yeah,
point. He wanted to
yeah.
leave after because this is when everybody
They
was
were
like, "He's
sucking.
a jack." So
Yeah.
then they
Okay.
wait, what?
Because I always thought they were like it was the whole narrative. Like, all right, if you're gonna choose Shaq, then I'm gonna go elsewhere. Like, I thought it was that type of deal.
Yeah,
But
they shipped out Shaq from him. He still wanted to leave after. That ain't loyal. That's I ain't gonna
hey,
say the word. I ain't gonna say
hey,
the word.
the man got a statue outside of crypto arena.
Yeah, you know
He
why?
got
Because
two.
they all forget about all the this. Yeah, winning mask everything. That's what it does. Winning masks everything. Everybody
But at the
Absolutely.
forgets
same
about
That's
time,
what
how I'm
actually happened.
prioritizing.
Everybody forgets about what actually happened when you win. So he got it.
fair point. Fair point.
So yeah, that's where I'm placing. If I'm in Steph's position, I understand the loyalty aspect of it, but my priority to me, if I'm in Steph's place, is get the most rings as I possibly can before I retire.
Hell yeah,
And
bro.
if I'm tied with LeBron right now with 4 rings, and I'm considerably in the GOAT conversation.
No, he's not
Fuck it.
considerably in the GOAT conversation.
How
And
is he
and
not considerably in the GOAT
You
No,
didn't
he's
put
conversation?
him in
not.
your top
No, he's
five, so
not.
you cannot say
No,
that.
he's not.
I
Stop it.
said
Yo,
considerably.
He's
You
not
didn't
there's
put him
still
in
an
your
considered.
top
argument he's
10, so
not the
you
best
can't
point guard
He's
of
completely.
in
all
the
time.
top
He's
10. He's
not
definitely
even.
top 10. He's
You
definitely top
didn't
10.
put him in your top 10.
He can be top 10.
is
He's
he
He's not.
above? Is he above or below Kobe Bryant, Jake?
where are we placing Kobe is a better question.
Top three.
You
Listen,
list off your
He's
top
number
10 right
three.
now,
see,
though.
and that's the thing. Some people got Kobe at 3, which is crazy. I got Kobe at like
Yeah, no.
8. I got
He's
Kobe at
number
like
one.
8. See, he got Kobe at 1. See,
Kobe at what?
See, look, I'm biased. I'm biased. Kobe's my favorite player of all time, so I'm gonna be biased.
But wait. Can you give me? There's a difference between being biased and crazy. Because I'm biased. I'm not gonna tell you Kevin Garnett's the number one player of all time. That's nuts.
No,
But Kobe over every other person in NBA history.
I'm taking Kobe, man. I like my chances with Kobe being
Kobe's a
you hear
mirror
that?
image of Michael Jordan, and he's
Yeah,
not as good.
shit. I can't tell.
Kobe the
Shit,
only man.
nine time all defense, 5-time champion, Olympic gold medalist, MVP,
Got
three
carried to
P.
2 rings.
What
Three.
do you mean got carried to 2 rings?
3, my fault. Got carried to 3 rings, my fault.
Okay,
He,
he played with Shaq, all time great player.
He
But he
I'm
didn't
just
also
get
saying.
won
carried.
two.
That's
Niggas,
the
niggas
most
doing dick
dominant
saying he
player in
got
NBA
carried,
history.
which is crazy. Niggas on dick saying
I'm
he
just
got
saying,
carried.
Steph Curry gets.
But won't say the same thing
Wait a
about
minute. You
KD,
can't
which is
say
crazy.
he got carried when you need all-time greats. You need
Yeah,
all-time
but
greats
yeah,
in order
but
to win a
but wants to
championship.
put
I
KD.
ain't
Wait,
gonna say
time
he
out.
got
Hold on. Run
carried,
that back.
Kobe
but
didn't get
Run that
carried.
back turbo. Run that back turbo. Kyrie Irving's an all-time
Kobe
great.
had
Yeah,
5 in the
bring
finals.
it.
Yes, Kyrie Irving is an
He didn't get
all-time
carried.
great.
All time?
He was supposed to be in the top 75 player drawn, but they only took him out because of politics, not because of play, because of
No. Wait,
politics.
Jake. Let me
He was
ask
supposed
you:
to be
is
a top
Kyrie Irving an
75
all-time
player.
great?
Is a top 75 player not an all-time great? OC?
No.
I'm
See, no.
taking
The
Asking Jake
problem.
right now. Is
Kyrie,
he an
I'm
all-time
taking
yo,
great?
Kyrie
Dwight
Do you
over
Howard
guys
didn't even make
understand
top
how the top
75.
75 works? Let me
Kyrie over
let me
who?
ask you that.
It's
Let me
Kyrie
ask
over
you
who?
that.
it was the top 50 from when they did it like 25 years ago plus
Yeah.
25
It's
extra
top
players.
25 players for each generation over the 25 years.
That's what I just said. Okay, like
Okay.
I said.
So from the last 25 years,
So I'm
does Kyrie?
asking,
I
do
think
you
Kyrie
think
deserves.
Kyrie is an all-time great?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
he a top 25 player
Hell
over the
yeah.
last 25
Stop.
years?
I'm not saying. So
Yes.
wait.
Yes.
Why
Is
should it
Yes.
be?
Kyrie the
Why
top
is it an
what point
argument?
guard of
I ain't
all
gonna
time?
I don't know,
I
man.
ain't gonna say
I
he a
don't know.
top.
Kyrie's
I
a
ain't gonna
top.
say he top 25 of all time.
He's a top like what point guard of
Yo,
all
From
time?
the
Like,
top 25 from the last 25 years.
no, I'm asking.
Dwight Howard didn't
Kyrie's a
even make the list.
is Kyrie top 10 point guard of all time?
No.
Damn.
So then how
Wait.
how is he an all-time great?
Wait. Top 10 point guard of all
Hold
time.
on.
Yes.
Hold on. Before everybody answer,
That's tough.
before you,
No.
because
It's
I heard
not.
some people say no. If Chris Paul is in your list,
Chris Paul's a better
we
point guard
gotta.
than Kyrie.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know what to
Chris
say. NBA champion don't get no respect. I don't know what to say.
One play with LeBron.
I don't know what to
LeBron was
say.
the greatest player to ever play.
I don't know what to say.
5 point guards
So
more
you're gonna-
skilled
It's
than
really what
Kyrie?
you define.
I don't know what to say.
It's really what you define point guard as, because point guard, the role of a point guard has changed over the years.
Magic.
Isaiah.
Like
Steph.
that's
Okay, so Steph's not a top 10 point guard then, because he don't play nothing like Magic.
No, I'm not saying. Here's the thing. I'm saying I don't give a damn who is the best, who's a better point guard, scoring, whatever the fuck you want to call it, a mix of all of it. I'm taking Chris Paul because Chris Paul is a way better playmaker than Kyrie is a scorer. I'm sorry to tell you, Chris Paul can make me a 20-point per game scorer. He could make me a 20-point per game scorer while still averaging 20.
And the defense is better.
Stop
Is
playing.
I need Kyrie to turn up this year.
He can
Kyrie's
turn up all he
Kyrie.
wants.
Good.
But like I said, he's not a top 10 point guard.
Kyrie
So how
top
is he an
10
all-time
is
great?
tough.
He was supposed to be a top
Top
75
20.
player. What you want me to say?
I don't think he was
You
ever
can't tell
supposed
me
to.
about this.
He was
You
so they had the
There's-
trailer lined up for
you
him.
can't be
There's a
you
lot of
can't
players
be.
that should have made it over Kyrie though, that didn't make it.
Nate.
I
Nate.
There's a lot
I
of
think
players that
There's
should
no
have made it
question
over
Kyrie
Kyrie
should
that
have been
didn't
on
make
that
it.
list.
I'm
I'm
gonna just be
sorry.
real.
Dwight
So
should have
wait,
made it. I'm with
who are
you.
you putting on
I
that list?
agree.
Dwight Howard or Kyrie Irving?
Didn't Dame
Dwight should have made it. I'm not.
Dame made it.
What
Who
Dame
Dame-
do?
No, if you had a choice,
Kyrie?
Dwight
I'm
or
taking Kyrie over
Kawhi,
Dame.
Kyrie Irving.
I'll take Dwight, but who you taking? Kyrie or Dame Lillard? OC.
Oof. Now that's
Come
I'm
on.
taking the.
No, you're not. 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 OC. No, you're not.
Honestly,
Don't lie.
Give me
I'm
Clay.
like,
Give me
obviously,
the
Clay.
skill-wise
argument
and what
I
they.
have. I always listen. The argument
I think it's
always
more
had
or
for
less the
Dame
reason
over
why they chose
Kyrie.
Dame is because of the moments, like what he's done. Like
Moments. It's never winning. It's just moments. I hit a three
But he
over
has
a bum
won- he
nigga one
has-
time.
But no, wait. Dame has won being the sole
bum.
number one option on his team.
Won what?
That's why-
What has he
that's why I
won?
hold him over
He's
Kyrie. That's the
made
sole
deep playoff
reason.
runs. Kyrie didn't make.
He only made one Western Conference Finals.
Wait, what did
But
Kyrie
he
do
did
before
that
LeBron?
by himself.
What did
literally-
Kyrie
He was
do?
a rookie.
He wasn't a rookie. He wasn't a rookie for you're a rookie
I
for
said that
1 year,
before.
not 8.
How long was Kyrie there before LeBron came back?
LeBron came back like 2015.
3
he
years.
got drafted in 2010.
Like 4 years.
What do you
We
do after?
we get mad because Kyrie didn't do nothing on the
But what did
trash
he do
ass
after?
Cleveland Cavaliers.
What do you do after though?
He went to the Celtics. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals, but he got hurt. He got hurt. He got hurt.
Without him.
You're right. He got
They
hurt.
went without
And
him.
then they went to Brooklyn.
And then
COVID happened.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. He hasn't done anything after LeBron. He didn't do anything before LeBron. His career is because of LeBron.
So I got a question.
KD.
If Dame played with LeBron, he would have
No,
probably done the exact same.
no. If Dame win a chip this year with the
He's
Bucks,
not winning a chip.
we not
He's
respecting
not
him.
He's not.
He's not.
I know the Bucks ain't winning, but I'm just saying in general.
He would have done the same thing Kyrie did.
Are we showing Dame respect for it? I asking.
For getting his first ring? Yeah.
Okay.
No one's saying Kyrie don't have respect.
But I'm saying Kyrie hasn't won anything before LeBron. He didn't win anything after. He didn't make any deep playoff runs before or after LeBron. That's my point.
Dame did.
Dame did. And so is Dame.
I feel like Dame is more to the organization than Kyrie.
But when you look at skill, I can't name 5 guards more skilled than Kyrie.
Very true. 100%.
Like
skill, yeah.
But that's not.
But I can also
name
name 5 point guards that can pass way better than Kyrie or defend way better than Kyrie. So it's not just about skillfully scoring; it's about everything else on the court.
That's true.
You making it sound OC. You're making it sound like he can't pass. He's a net negative.
No one
like
said
he's
that.
horrible.
No one said that. All
I'm
I
saying.
said was they passed
I'm
better.
saying this is what you're making it sound like, OC. That's what I'm saying.
No one else on this panel thinks I'm saying that. It's only you.
Okay.
It's only you. All I said was he's not a top 10 point guard all time. So you cannot be an all-time.
I agree.
I think Kyrie can be anywhere from 9 until.
But see,
13,
that's even
14.
you're even stretching it right there.
Name 10, OC. Name 10, OC.
Yeah, why do we make
Are we
this
naming
top?
Russ? Is Russ over Kyrie?
Top 10 point guards. We're making this the next topic and the last
Wait,
topic.
OC is Russ
the
over
top
Kyrie?
10
Is Russ over Kyrie?
Hang on. Why don't we make this the last topic? Name the top 10 point guards of all time.
Steph,
One.
Magic,
and we
can
can
Isaiah, Big O, Oscar Robertson, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, John Stockton. You gotta. I mean, you have to show respect.
Nate Archibald, Oscar.
Wait. Time out. Wait.
What? Nah, Jake, you try to sneak that joint in.
I'm just naming point guards. I didn't put it in the top 10. I'm just
I just want to confirm.
Points and assists, but no, hell no. Russ, hell yeah, give me Russ.
Chris Paul,
TP. So what we at 8, right?
I just want to confirm. OC's main gripe against Kyrie was Kyrie ain't do nothing without LeBron. You named mad niggas with star players. I'm not saying this is your fault. I'm just saying in general for OC. You just named mad niggas with star players around them that went deep in the playoffs. Some of them didn't even win, but we don't give Kyrie no respect for winning with LeBron. Why?
Okay, wait.
What respect John Stockton deserved when he had the second highest scoring player ever on his team?
Because they ran the pick and roll.
I'm about to say he was a pivotal part to that offense.
So Kyrie wasn't a pivotal role, didn't play any pivotal parts to winning at all? We don't give Kyrie no respect?
Wait.
So we're not
Who's
going
the
to act
better
like John
defender,
Stockton
John
not first
Stockton
in
or
assists by
Kyrie?
a mile. We're not going to act
Defense
like
was different back then. But
it doesn't
One
matter.
person leads the league in steals all time.
But yeah, I was going to give it to you, OC. But you're right, OC.
You feel me? It's not like Kyrie is an offensively skilled player. I'll give you that. But you're not contributing like when it came to playmaking.
What winning has Russ did? Because
that's why
Eli said Russ.
They asked me
what winning did Russ do?
They asked me the question and I stumbled a little bit because I had to think about it. Do I really put Russ over Kyrie all time? And the MVP, it does give that.
It kind of makes it comparable. Second option to MVP is kind of like comparable, in my opinion.
You have to show respect to Russ for what he did in OKC in his MVP year. They had no chance of making the playoffs without any of the stats that he put up, even if it's not as
like you are the star player.
Because Russ isn't efficient, but it's all out 100,000% effort every play, every possession. So like you have to
get effort on
he might not have. Obviously, he doesn't have the championships compared to other.
So now we care about effort. Now we care about
play. Hang on.
I'm not.
Effort, yes, but
hold on, real quick.
Now effort an all-time stat. All right.
But half the top 10 lists don't even have rings.
Name another point guard that put up a stat that was 20 points, 20 rebounds, and 20 assists. Go.
I mean, that sounds good for one game, but we talking about career-wise.
Okay,
Oscar, that's it.
The man put up multiple seasons of averaging a triple-double. He deserves to be in this top 10 list.
Was it winning basketball?
I agree.
It was for them, yes.
Basketball to win
it was
no, yes, it was winning. It just didn't win.
He only win went to one finals. That wasn't no winning basketball. What are we talking about?
If that
This
shit
ain't-
was-
He got carried by Kevin
If you
Durant to
agree
the
with what I
finals.
said on the
After that, he didn't win.
If you agree with what I said on the Kyrie thing, then you can't count.
Come
Russ
on, come on,
I believe
come on.
So I'm confused. Hang on. If it doesn't win you a championship, nothing else is
even go to the
considered winning
finals.
basketball.
He didn't even
So
go to
wait,
the
hang on.
finals.
Let me
He
ask
didn't
Tyler.
even
I'm gonna
make
ask
a
Tyler. Hang
deep
on.
playoff
Let me
run,
ask you this.
Jake.
Let me ask you this. So let's just say hypothetically last year, all the other 29 teams that's not winning basketball, but only thing that matters was the Nuggets, right? Well, Jokic did. Wait, let me get to my point.
No,
So
your
then
point
what is
is
winning
just-
basketball? So explain to me what is winning basketball if only one team can win a championship and only those players on that team, right? Like Jokic, for example.
Jake.
What he did is winning basketball.
Jake,
See,
I
your
wasn't
point
dick
was-
riding OC when OC said we don't respect Kyrie because he ain't do it without LeBron. That's what OC said. Y'all all sat up here and agree with him. Now look at Russ. He went to one finals with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant leave. He ain't touched the second round of the playoffs since. I'm lying.
Russ touched the second round? Yeah, he did with the
No,
Rockets.
he hasn't.
I mean a Western Conference Finals since. I'm lying.
That's
He did,
true.
actually.
Conference finals, no.
That is true.
But that's,
So that's-
what only if that's what
So
we're
y'all
only
all-
gonna
y'all-
value,
Yeah, no, that
if
really
that's
is.
what we're
But-
going to value as the greatest of all time is how far
Y'all
we made it in the
all
playoffs,
agreed
then
with
this whole list is
OC.
different.
Y'all all
But
agreed
yeah,
with
nah,
OC
JT,
when
you
he
can't
just
agree.
said the same thing about Kyrie. Y'all all just
You can't
agree with
say the same thing
OC.
about
Okay,
Kyrie
well,
and then say the same thing.
It gotta be. Kyrie won a chip. Russ ain't never won a chip. Russ ain't never won a chip. Period.
Wait, where's Tony
Nope.
Parker in this list?
Hell no.
See,
Don't
see,
cut that. Cut that
See?
right now.
Yeah,
Don't you
Tony
dare.
Parker.
niggas got Tony Parker. Niggas got Tony Parker
got
over
Tony Parker
Kyrie.
over
Let me know.
Kyrie?
Listen, I ain't say he's on the list. I'm just asking.
Oh no, he's nowhere near the list. He's nowhere near the list. He's not sniffing that list.
Not my
He's
list.
top 20.
Yeah, maybe top 20. Maybe top.
I respect it.
I'm not putting him
Not my
nowhere
top
near
10
the top
list.
10. Nowhere
Mm-mm.
near. I'm not putting Tony Parker nowhere near my top 10. You are crazy. You are nuts.
I put Jerry West in that top 10.
See,
Drunk. Get
Jerry
your
Well,
West
hell,
was
since
too.
we throwing anybody, throwing Bob Cousy. Fuck it.
see.
No.
Bob Cousy got 6 chips.
Yeah, and he played
That
with
is
8
true.
Hall of Famers and eight teams in the league.
Bob Cousy got 6 chips, 13-time All-Star, 14-time All-NBA.
You damn right. And he also played with the Playmore League that we in. So
Shout out Playboy.
I'm not gonna
Need
put
a
him top 10
sponsorship.
though.
That's funny
I'll
as
put
shit.
Bob.
nah.
I'm
Nah,
not
I was
gonna lie,
Accolades
top
still
10.
accolades, so I'm considering that an accolade anyway.
I was just stirring up shit with TP though. But for real, Dame and Kyrie, if we were at like what 8, we ran off like 8 names. Dame and Kyrie, I feel like could be fighting for 9 and 10.
Gary Payton.
Ooh,
Walt Frazier.
GP. Ooh, wait a minute.
Walt Frazier.
No, not Walt.
I'm taking
GP.
Walt over GP.
You taking Walt over GP?
Did you say
Yeah.
Oscar Robertson already?
Yeah.
They said Oscar.
I respect your opinion on
Are
that.
we counting AI as the point guard?
No.
No, he's a shooting guard.
No, the shooting guard.
Jerry West was a 2 too, Jake.
What?
I said you said Jerry West. I said Jerry West was a 2.
He was the one.
I mean, I guess. I mean, if this is what we doing, I mean, I guess.
Did we say
If we
Stockton?
say, like,
Bro, it's Steph.
nigga said
Magic,
Stockton.
Stockton. I'm not going in order. Steph, Magic, Stockton, Isaiah, Big O,
CP,
CP,
Jason
Damn.
Kidd,
Jason Kidd, Steve Nash,
DP.
Russ.
Why are we putting Russ?
I'm putting
Why
respect.
are we putting Russ?
You gotta put respect
Well,
on, bro. I'm not tolerating that. He's definitely,
Russ
Russ definitely
honestly,
earned top 10
honestly,
point guards.
I don't know if I'm
Shiloh,
putting Russ
Shiloh,
yet. I don't know if I'm putting
Top
Russ.
10 point guards of all
I'm
time.
gonna have to hear it.
Top 10
Shiloh,
point guards of all
I'm
time.
gonna have to hear it.
Shiloh, the reason
are like 10A, 10B type shit.
The
I'm
reason
just
why
there.
I'd probably say he's the most statistically decorated point guard and probably out of that list. I won't lie to you.
Okay,
Having the
so is Russ over? All right, you're right. Is Russ over Steve Nash?
No.
Nah, yeah, unless Russ gets a ring.
See.
Unless
Wait,
Russ gets a
whoa.
ring.
Why did Russ need to get a
That
ring?
made no sense. That made no sense.
Well, I don't know because Steve Nash was getting 2-time MVP, averaging what?
And he's been to multiple
14?
Western Conference Finals, and the only reason
14
he
and 10?
lost, he couldn't make the finals, is because of the Spurs. That's the only reason.
Because he's trash.
No,
That's the reason
Because
why.
Steve Nash was
He's
getting
not
MVP.
trash. He's not trash.
First of all,
He was
Steve
never
Nash
I'm not
trash.
getting into
MVPs
this
aren't
today,
even
G.
as respected as they should be. Because when you consider Kobe only getting one and Shaq only getting one in the same era as Steve Nash, everybody looks at Steve Nash like, how the hell did he get those?
Yeah, because he didn't deserve it to. That's why everyone looks at him like that.
He
Because
deserved one.
Hey, so that's why I'm like,
This is coming from a Lakers fan who's sick as hell about it. So
shit,
anyway,
how many rings we got?
Kobe
How many
deserved
y'all
more
got?
than one, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you over here chasing fake accolades and shit.
I just need everybody to write down their criteria when we done, just so I can read for y'all GOAT debates, because it's getting wishy washy. Y'all won't put Russ over Steve Nash, even though Russ has better stats. He has better statistical seasons.
Yeah, I probably.
And we all agree Steve Nash ain't deserve at least one of his MVPs outside of Jake.
I might put Russ
I was
over
say.
Steve Nash.
I was about to say, I had to change mine. Initially, I
Okay,
said no, but
do we put Russ over Jason Kidd?
You said Russ over Jason Kidd?
No, because he didn't affect.
Are we saying overall, statistically, talent, skill? What are we saying?
Overall, on the top 10 list.
He didn't.
I'm cool with taking J Kidd over Russ.
He didn't impact winning as much as Jason Kidd did. So no.
I agree with what Uzi said.
There's no thought about
impact winning.
I mean, Kid's great years was against a weak East. I guess.
Minimum talent and took them to the finals. Let's call it.
I guess you got it.
Now to say, Kid took teams that had starting fives that include Jason Collins and Richard Jefferson.
Okay, so now we agree like that if the team is weak, we shouldn't respect it. I'm asking.
I'm not playing.
That's Richard what it sounds like, as if it was weak.
So how high do we have John Stockton on the list? Because he played with the second highest scorer of all time.
He contributed to winning a lot.
They didn't win.
They went to the finals. Now, no. You just said
NBA champion Kyrie. NBA champion Kyrie. Y'all didn't respect because he was with LeBron. Okay, but now y'all showing super love.
John Stockton didn't have the pleasure of playing without Karl Malone, so you can't judge him on that. He didn't have the chance to play with anybody else.
So now we can't. Okay,
you can't judge that because he didn't play with anybody. As soon as he got in the league, he had Karl Malone. Like you can't even use that. We've seen Kyrie with other people other than LeBron. You haven't seen John Stockton.
We really don't know how good Draymond Green is, y'all. We only seen him with Steph.
Yeah, You've never seen him without
not a good comparison,
but I'm just saying, like you've never seen Steph by himself though, or not Steph, Draymond by himself, so you wouldn't know. You have no clue on what he would do by himself.
Draymond's role is gonna be transfer because it's not like he's the fucking scorer.
That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna be.
But that's my point. My question is, how come for John Stockton, we automatically give him the buff top 10?
Because he contributed to winning. He's NBA. Probably out of all the point guards, the second best statistically.
I would lead the league in the assists too if I had the number 2 scorer on my team for 10 years, 20 years. What are we talking about?
Number 2 scorer. It wasn't just because, like,
nigga, I can tell Karl Malone, yo, get on the block. He can't guard you. I'm gonna throw you the rock.
He got his assists. It was through pick and roll. I'm about to say,
I run the pick and roll with that nigga. He's the second best scorer of all time.
So you didn't watch. So did you watch? Do you watch the Jazz at all? Did you watch the Jazz at all?
Are you saying Karl Malone trash and wouldn't have gotten to the second most highest scorer ever? He wouldn't have been top 10.
He probably wouldn't be the second highest scorer if it wasn't for John Stockton. No.
That's not how they ran their offense, Nate.
They ran it through a pick and roll.
I'm just saying in general.
That's not how they.
No. They ran a 2-side pick and roll for most of the time, and it's literally either a pick and fade or a pick and roll with John Stockton and Karl Malone. So who the hell is getting you that ball? If they
But
don't
I'm
respect, if they
OC. I'm
don't
asking
respect
you, do
John
you think
Stockton,
only John Stockton could do that? Could play that position? Could play that role?
I'm not saying it's only
Is
him,
he doing
but
anything crazy that is out of the ordinary? That
like
a
I said,
sec.
he's the second most decorated point guard on that list. Well, statistically decorated because he's number one in assists all time, and no
Okay.
one's ever catching
By
him.
a
And
large
he's number
Okay.
one in steals all time.
Okay, I respect it. So we do it.
Okay.
OC. I just
It's
want to
a
confirm
mix
for
of
future
he's
debates.
contributed to
You
winning.
respect stats. You do respect
No,
stats.
but here's the thing: it's a mix of all of it. Not only is he the second most decorated, but he also has contributed to winning as well. That's another.
Even though he hasn't won a chip, you're
lost
giving
to
him the
Michael
winning
Jordan.
stat too.
He lost to Michael Jordan.
Okay.
He lost to the second best player of all time. He didn't have the greatest player of all time on his team like Kyrie. He didn't have the best player in the league of all time like Kyrie.
Okay.
Why don't we wrap this up here? So I greatly appreciate all of you guys joining on this episode and everybody tuning into this episode of the Armarena podcast. We will catch you guys next time.